Lane the Disney Girl here, and welcome to another non-Disney vlog where I show you what I do when I'm not at the parks. And today what you're going to see is what I've been doing on my social media break. As you can tell in my last vlog, I was taking a break off of social media as well as the parks and do all the other stuff that I normally do when I'm not doing the parks. It's usually in time just to take a break and get my mind cleared and everything. As well as I want to do fun summer stuff and goals that I want to do. So what you guys see in this video is all the fun stuff I've been doing from Memorial Day weekend up until 4th of July weekend. So come along the journey with me and let's have some summer fun.
Everything's as good as it can be. Headed for that Blue Sharp County line. Roll on the Florida highway, going up and feeling fine.
First week of June, and the first thing I did was get my hair done. Got my back crack. But today I'm doing something really exciting. I'm gonna make a rug for the first time. I've been seeing a lot of these on social media, and I've been looking for one that's around my area, but they don't have one around me nor around the Orlando area. The farthest is around the Miami area. But luckily I went to one of the farmers markets around my area, and I found out they're doing a class in downtown DeLand. So I'll be heading over there tonight to make my own rug. And this is the rug I'm gonna make. It's gonna combine my Christian faith as well as my love for Disney. And I thought this is perfect because, as some of you are not aware of, where I'm staying right now is actually a temporary space. I'll be living in a little cottage which is actually being worked on. So I thought this would be a good time for me to make a new rug for my new place. So I can't wait to show you all making my rug and see the finished result.
So I decided to hit one of my favorite pizza joints called Lido's Pizza,
which is a popular pizza joint up in Maryland. The reason I went is because they're doing a Maryland Day, and I went off to show my Maryland pride because, of course, I was originally from that state. And I always love to get their pizzas here. There's just something I love about Leo's that's different compared to all the other pizza places. I think it's the sauce. There's something different with the sauce. I love Leo's Pizza, and I'm so happy they brought one here in Florida closer to me. So today I'm hitting waters again, but not the beach. That'll be for the next day. Today I'm actually heading to the springs again. So you saw in the beginning of this video, I was at Alexander Springs, because that's where I kayak. Today I decided to hit De Leon Springs, which is a really nice springs, because the spring acts like a big pool. But I'm also here today to get some breakfast at this place they have here. There's this place in the springs that it's basically like an old sugar mill, but except it's like a place where you can just get breakfast or like just something to eat. But not only you get your breakfast, you can make them too. At least the pancakes, from what I understand. I remember doing this when I was little, but it was like a long time ago. So I haven't done this for a very long time. So I'm kind of excited that I wanted to do it today. Since I was going to be at De Leon Springs today, I'm like, why not?
Exited their wedding. The home behind the dock is on our right. That was Mr. Sinclair's winter home from the Sinclair Oil Company. They're the ones that had the green dinosaur, Dino, on all their signs and buildings. The big pine tree coming up on our left is over 100 years old. We used to have quite a few pines on the lakes, but they used a lot of those building Winter Park. The Tree Brand settlers in Winter Park. Everything to the right of the Genius Canal was the Genius Estate. Our left originally was just the center part of the home. At that time it was the Winter Park Businessmen's Club house. also the author of the book called Grief and Grits. It's about her mother's journey through Alzheimer's. He had the cow in front of his butcher shop that has a built-in speaker, and he would talk to the people as he walked by. They are in their 70s, and they were the couple that went up in the spaceship. To kind of put it into perspective, the home with the orange roof, not sure if it is made out of rubber. They had to use a crane to put it up there. They also have a tubular slide that goes into their swimming pool.
Okay, so I just got off the Sunrail, so I'm back from Winter Park. And I want to give my honest review of the boat ride that I did while I was down there. I mean, it was alright. I mean, not what I expected, but I mean, you get to go to 2 different lakes, going through like a little scenic area. And even though it's like extremely hot out, like they were on their heat advisory warning, they were able to provide us water, and being out on the boat and them speeding through got the, like the cool breeze hitting on you, so that helped out a lot. Like when you get out to the lakes, all you see is just nothing but like houses, but they're like a mix between historical and then recent new houses. And since Winter Park is basically like a rich area, these houses are owned by rich people. But all these houses have backstories and stuff like that. From what I see, the houses are really nice out of the boat. Like especially one house that has that huge rubber duck. So do I recommend the boat tour? Honestly, if you're just here for the history of Winter Park and then all the houses around, I say do it. But I think it's just a better experience if you just canoe or kayak or paddleboard around the lakes. Which I think I'm gonna do the next time I decide to go kayaking. I think I'm gonna bring my kayak down. But of course I can't take my kayak on the Sunrail. So the next time I go down to Winter Park and decide to bring my kayak with me, I had to do it by car. Since I took that rug class. The reason it's been long because they were trying to put the finishing touches on it, and unfortunately the sun wasn't too kind to them, and they need the sun to dry off the bottom of the rug. But the rug is finally done, and I got it right here, so I'm getting ready to show you the final results. Ta-da! Cool, huh? Combines my Christian faith and my love for Disney. I want to give a big shout out to Tight Knit Rugs. They're the ones that helped me make this rug. They were really awesome people, and I had a lot of fun creating this rug. So it's a few days later after seeing Toy Story 5. I haven't had a chance to come on here to tell you my opinion of Toy Story 5. And all I can say is, it blew my mind. Like, I enjoyed the whole thing. I mean, this was a good sequel. I mean, I still think they should have stopped at 3, but Toy Story 5 was a good follow-up. Toy Story 4 was not a good movie. I did not like that movie when it came out and how it ended. But this 5th movie definitely made up for it. I love the Toys vs. Tech storyline, but I also like it that they used that for being more focused on Jessie. How this is like triggering back to like her original owner before Andy, and how all this adventure will eventually lead back to like her old home. It'll eventually help her give closure to her original owner and all the struggles she's been going through. Toy Story 5 was definitely worth seeing. It's definitely recommend seeing it. Come to me,
067.
And all, jeez, I don't fucking need.
061.
No!
061.
Are you kidding?
Bingo.
I need one more.
Alright, June's almost over. It's almost 4th of July weekend. As you can tell, I'm not in my temporary home. Fortunately, I had to evacuate my temporary home for the time being due to termite issues. So my house is now being tented. Luckily, a family member of mine is going to be out of town, so they allowed me to crash at their place for the time being and keep an eye on their place. As I was saying before, it's almost 4th of July weekend. And unfortunately, my temporary home is lasting longer than usual and everything else is packed away in storage. I can't break out my holiday decorations. So I definitely missed out breaking out my Valentine's Day and my Easter decorations this year. And this year I won't be able to break out my 4th of July decorations. But then I saw a really fun DIY project for decorating for Memorial Day and 4th of July. And because I'm not bringing out my 4th of July decorations this year, I decided to make one of my own. It's basically like a banner made out of these pool noodles, and it's made to look like red, white, and blue popsicles. So this is gonna be a fun little decoration I can at least do since everything's all packed away. So I got my pool noodles, I got my strings, some red, white, and blue ribbon, and of course popsicle sticks. So I'm ready to make them. I just want to give a quick shout out to At Home with Shannon, because it was one of her videos I found that got me an idea to do this. Okay, this is just great. I'm just putting the finishing touches on this decoration, and I ran out of ribbons. And they called for ribbons. I might have to run back to the store and get some, but with everything going on, it's gonna take me a bit. I'm just gonna stop here for now until I eventually get the ribbon. I have a feeling by the time I finish these, my social media break will be up, and I won't be able to show it on this vlog. I will share this on my Instagram stories, so if you haven't yet, just follow me on Instagram. But if not, I'll just show you what I got done so far. Looks pretty cool, isn't it? But this is what I got done so far. Looks pretty neat, isn't it? Well, that's it. 4th of July is come and gone, and so is my month-long of social media break. I had a good long break, but now it's time to get back into the social media game, as well as back into playing at the parks. And a lot has happened during my break, so I can't wait to go back down there and check it all out. I can't wait to do more stuff in the next couple months, and there's a lot of stuff I had done low-key off social media, but it's one of those things I just can't say just yet unless things work out pretty good. But now, like I said before, it's back to Disney, and the first park I'm gonna do is Hollywood Studios. I'm actually gonna do something I wanted to do, but haven't done it yet, and I'm finally gonna do it this time. You just have to wait and check it out. But anyways, I gotta get going, so I hope you like this summer vlog. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you all back at Disney.